2015. It's coming. Ready or not, here it comes. Whether you're prepared or you're not. Here's a question for you. Where were you in 2010? My name is Brian McIntosh. This is the Daily Dose. I want you to think about something for a second. I want you to think about where you were in 2010 and what you said to yourself that you were going to accomplish in 2010, 2011, 2012, 2013, 2014. Now it's about to be 2015. Are you now, right now, where you envisioned yourself in 2010? Are you where you are now, where you thought you'd be by 2015 when you were making your New Year's resolutions in 2010? In other words, if you rewind the clock, right, go back 5 years in time, are you where you wanted to be today, 5 years ago? And will you be where you want to be 5 years from now if you continue to do the same things that you've been doing for the last 5 years? Now, some of us are going to say, yeah, 5 years ago I was broke. Now I'm rolling in dough. Or 5 years ago I was sick and fat. Now I'm, just got done competing in a bodybuilding contest. I don't know. Maybe you're exactly where you thought you'd be 5 years ago today. And that's great. I hope that's the case. But if you're like me, I had some grand aspirations for where I was going to be when I was 40, right? When I was 35, I made some declarations. By 40, I'm out, right? I'm retired, I'm done. And don't get me wrong, I've done some pretty awesome things in the last 5 years, and I'm pretty happy with a lot of the accomplishments that I've made, but I know that if I keep doing what I've done for the last 5 years, I'm not going to get any different results than I've gotten for the last 5 years. And that's going to be true for every single one of us. So here's my question for you as 2015 approaches. What are you going to do different this year that you've never done before? What sacrifices are you going to make that you've not been willing to make? What kind of behaviors are you going to engage in that you've not been willing to engage in before? What kind of risks are you going to be willing to take that you didn't take before? What kind of time management are you going to utilize? How will you use your time? What are you going to prioritize differently this year than you have in the past? Because the reality is, if you keep doing what you've been doing, nothing's going to change. So before you sit down and write out your New Year's resolutions for the things you're going to do in 2015, you need to make a decision right now that 2015 is going to be your year, and that the next 5 years are going to look so dramatically different than the last 5 years because you're going to take different actions, do different things, and do more than you've ever done before. Make that decision first and set the table for some massive, amazing, incredible, hairy, audacious goals for 2015. If you get your head right first, your chances of achieving those goals are multiplied by a factor of 10, 100, 1,000, who knows? Because you've got to know going into 2015 that if it's going to be a different year than you've ever had, you have got to be different than you've ever been. And that's the dose. Make it a great week.